Let's go across now to the External Affairs Ministry for the briefing of the spokesperson.
विदेश मंत्री का एक बयान जर्मनी से सुनने में आया है कि भारत और चीन के बीच 75% जो विवाद है वो सुलझा लिया गया है। मेरा सवाल ये है कि क्या WMCC और जो कोर कमांडर लेवल की बातचीत में जो कुछ भी निकल के आया है उससे ज़्यादा कुछ नया निकल के सामने आया है, या वो पुरानी बात को ही रेफर कर रहे थे कि 75% इशू सुलझा लिए गए?
ब्रह्म प्रकाश दुबे, न्यूज़ इंडिया से। मेरा सवाल ये है कि राहुल गांधी ने जिस तरह से चीन को लेकर कहा है कि चीन दिल्ली के क्षेत्रफल के बराबर जो है भारत की ज़मीन पर कब्जा किए हुए है लद्दाख को लेकर। राहुल गांधी सांसद हैं, विपक्ष के नेता हैं, तो विदेश मंत्रालय इसको लेकर क्या सोचता है, क्या बात रखना चाहता है? क्योंकि उन्होंने ये बात पूरी दुनिया को बताई है कि हमारे इतने एरिया पर कब्जा किए हुए चीन, क्या सही है? थैंक यू।
नीरज
सर, नीरज, न्यूज़ 18 इंडिया से। हमारा सवाल है, रूसी आर्मी में भर्ती भारतीयों को लेकर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के दौरे के दौरान इस मसले को भारत की तरफ से उठाया गया था। अब तक कितने लोगों की वापसी हुई है और कितने लोग अभी भी रूसी आर्मी में फंसे हुए हैं, और ये किन किन राज्यों से हैं?
So good evening, Rishabh from Times Now. So there are reports that the Indians who went to Israel for construction work, there have been issues with them. Has there been any official communication between India and Israel regarding the condition and working standards of the Indians who are there, who went under agreement between India and Israel?
Uma.
Sir, I'm Huma Siddiqui from the Financial Express. So there are reports that an Indian origin Israeli soldier killed amid escalating tensions in the West Bank. So anything on that? I mean, who is this person? Is he Indian or he was born there or he's gone there?
पहले कर लेते हैं इनको। उमाशंकर, आपका सवाल भारत चीन रिश्तों को लेके है। भारत चीन रिश्ते के ऊपर में विदेश मंत्री ने हाल ही के दिन दिल्ली में और फिर बर्लिन में अभी कुछ दिन पहले, 2 दिन पहले, 1 दिन पहले बात की है। उसके अलावा हम लोगों ने जो हमारी बातचीत चल रही है चीन के साथ WMCC के तहत, उसके बारे में हम लोगों ने अवगत कराया है आपको। तो विदेश मंत्री ने जो कहा है और जो हम लोगों ने अभी तक कहते आए हैं इस मंच से और WMCC के माध्यम से, वहाँ पर वही है जो स्थिति हमारी चीन और भारत की रिश्तों की स्थिति है। उससे ज़्यादा हम लोग कुछ See, on India-China relations, we have External Affairs Minister has spoken about it on several occasions, including recently in Berlin. Also, he had spoken here when he attended the Economic Times event. We have also been keeping you informed of the developments that have happened in our talks with WMCC in that mechanism. So that is where the India-China relations are at this present time. आपका भी सवाल का जवाब यही है कि जो हमारी जो बातें चल रही है, चीन के साथ जो रिश्ते की बात चल रही है, उस पर विदेश मंत्री ने कहा है, पिछले कुछ दिनों में बर्लिन में भी कहा है, और हम लोगों ने भी इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के माध्यम से आपको अवगत कराया है हमारे रिश्तों के बारे में। नीरज, रूस आपको समय समय पर हम लोग अवगत कराते रहे हैं कि कितने लोग हमारे वहाँ पर रूसी आर्मी में जो भर्ती हैं उनको रिहा कराया जा रहा है। तो प्रधानमंत्री जुलाई में जब रशिया के दौरे पे गए तो वहाँ पर उन्होंने भी इस मुद्दे को उठाया राष्ट्रपति पुतिन से, और तब से 35 लोग भारतीय नागरिक जो रूसी सेना में भर्ती थे उनको रिहा कराया गया है। उससे पहले 10 और लोग थे जिनको रिहा कराया गया था, डिस्चार्ज हो गए थे। तो कुल मिलाकर 45 लोग जो हैं वो हमारे नागरिक, उनको रूसी फ़ौज से रिहा कर दिया गया है। उनमें से 6 लोग, आपको जैसे कि पता होगा कि 6 लोग 2 दिन पहले भारत वापस आए थे। उनके आने का इंतज़ाम भारतीय दूतावास ने किया था। और कुछ और लोग हैं जो वहाँ पर आने वाले दिनों में जल्द ही वापस आएंगे। और जहाँ तक आपका सवाल था किन राज्यों से हैं, तो ये जो लोग हैं 45 लोग वो अलग अलग राज्य से हैं, कोई उत्तर से है, कोई दक्षिण से है, अलग अलग राज्य से हैं। तो कुल मिलाकर 45 लोग को रिहा कर दिया गया और हम लोग का मानना है कि 51 लोग और हैं जो कि वहाँ पर अभी रूसी सेना में हैं, जिनके डिस्चार्ज के लिए हम लोग लगातार रूसी सरकार से, रूसी अथॉरिटी से बातचीत हमारी चल रही है। So, this particular issue of Indians, nationals who've been recruited in the Russian army and they want to be released, we have taken up this matter with the Russian side. We have been informing you of the developments. In July, when our Prime Minister traveled to Russia, he also took up the matter with President Putin. And since Prime Minister's visit, 35 Indian nationals have been discharged. Prior to that, prior to July, his visit, 10 Indian nationals had been discharged. So 45 Indian nationals have been discharged so far. Several of them have come back. 6 of them came back 2 days ago, and several others would be shortly coming back. There are 50 odd Indian nationals who are still with the Russian army, for whom we are trying our best to get them discharged as early as possible. So that is the situation. Uma, on your question, I also, as I was coming into the press conference, I read a report that an Israeli national of Indian origin has died. We will get more details. You also have the same details which I have, but if you want more on that account, but what I have been told is that he is an Israeli national. So that is what I have been able to gather from our people. Ishi?
Indian workers.
Oh, okay. Rishabh, your question regarding the Indian workers who've traveled, we've seen some reports which came out recently. Under the G2G agreement, 800 Indian workers have traveled to Israel in recent months. And
We are getting live visuals, visuals that are being playing out currently, of Prime Minister Narendra Modi attending the second Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation. These visuals are from the Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi, and Prime Minister also going through the exhibition center. And the Prime Minister will later proclaim the adoption of the Delhi Declaration by all the member states of the Asia-Pacific Civil Aviation Association, the Conference on Civil Aviation. This conference, in fact, was inaugurated by India's Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu yesterday, and since then it's been on. And he also was elected as the chairman of the Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation. So India is looking for strategic investments in civil aviation.
A very warm welcome to the second Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation. Today is a landmark occasion not only for the Asia-Pacific, but for the civil aviation sector globally as we head towards adopting the Delhi Declaration, which sets the roadmap for building a coherent and sustainable aviation ecosystem. It is my honor and privilege to extend our deepest gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, whose esteemed presence today endorses India's commitment to collaborative and integrated civil aviation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's journey from very humble background to serve the society to transforming India into the world's third largest aviation market mirrors the ascent of a powerful aircraft overcoming all odds to soar high. His life embodies the spirit of determination, resilience, and unwavering commitment for nation building. Today, As he steers India on its path to global prominence, his presence symbolizes the blessings, hopes, and ambitions of more than 140 crore Indians. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's emphasis on innovation and self-reliance has inspired the world with possibilities that can be achieved through determination and strategic leadership. Under his able guidance, India achieved the historic feat of landing on the far side of the moon through the Chandrayaan-3 mission, proving that no dream is distant. And realization of such aspirations has been possible with Prime Minister Modi ji's unwavering commitment to enhancing both infrastructure and collaboration. One example of it is our venue itself, the Grand Bharat Mandapam. Its impressive scale and cutting-edge design align with the country's aspirations for world-class infrastructure. Today, India not only supports but leads collaborative efforts as exemplified during the COVID-19 pandemic by delivering vaccines across Asia and the Pacific. India reinforced its commitment to one world, one planet, one family, and one future. Honorable Prime Minister, this conference also incorporates the idea of sustainability, a cause which has been personally championed by you. The campaign of Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam, plant a tree in the name of one's mother, spearheaded by you, was taken further during the conference, and to celebrate 80 successful years of International Civil Aviation Organization, 80,000 samplings were planted across the airports in the country. Sustainability is a key aspect of the vision of Viksit Bharat, which is developed India. Development in India is now a focused campaign aimed at overcoming various challenges that have persisted over the decades. 10 years ago, achieving what we have achieved today seemed very, very impossible, but under Shri Narendra Modi ji's leadership, these ambitious goals have become a reality today. A prime example is the rapid expansion of India's digital economy, marked by the launch of Unified Payments Interface, the UPI interface. The initiative has revolutionized digital transactions, making India as a global leader in fintech. This leap exemplifies our Prime Minister's commitment to drive India towards a more inclusive and connected future. As we approach the adoption of Delhi Declaration, I would like to share our Prime Minister Modi ji's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, which means together and for everyone's growth. This approach fosters global partnerships, leverages collective strengths, and ensures that development benefits are widespread, inclusive, and we leave no one behind. The idea of inclusivity forms the basis of our regional connectivity scheme, which was spearheaded by Honorable Prime Minister, and he named it UDAN, which is Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. UDAN has revolutionized the aviation sector, and it has transformed aviation from an elite privileged class to a means of connectivity for all the citizens across the country. Modi ji's commitment to inclusivity is evident in how UDAN has not only expanded regional routes, but also had given affordable air prices and therefore democratizing air travel in the country. Honorable Prime Minister, your outlook for inclusion has also been a guiding light for us in incorporating the message of gender equality in the draft Delhi Declaration. It encourages strategies for further careers for women within the aviation sector in line with your clarion call of Nari Shakti, that is women empowerment. Our vision is to promote ease of flying, ensuring that air travel is both affordable and comfortable for everyone. India's aviation progress is just like a flight which has taken a strong takeoff, fueled by visionary government policies like the UDAN scheme, and as the flight continues to ascend, India's airport infrastructure is expanding rapidly, doubling the number of operational airports in the last 10 years from 74 to 157. As we navigate ahead, we are preparing for the next phase of growth, where we want to expand the number of airports to the tune of 350 by Viksit Bharat 2047. In thought, these strategic and visionary initiatives that India has evolved into a prominent aviation hub, now probably hosting the Asia Pacific nations for this ministerial conference. Honorable Prime Minister, over the past 2 days, during various discussions and sideline meetings, I felt an immense sense of pride as India's civil aviation growth story was highlighted as a remarkable benchmark for the entire Asia-Pacific region. We are not only focused on strengthening our domestic aviation capabilities, but also foster regional and global connectivity. With this thought, I would like to take everyone's attention to the conference logo. It has a picture of a peacock, which is India's national bird. It embodies the idea of flight with grace and represents our aspiration to showcase India's uniqueness on the world stage. Its colorful feathers symbolize the diverse stakeholders of the aviation sector, including airlines, airport operators, MROs, and others, each contributing their unique strength and vibrant roles to the industry's collective success. Under the esteemed leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Delhi has emerged as a beacon of pluralism and collaborative growth. As we wrap up 2 days of comprehensive discussions and move towards adopting the Delhi Declaration, it is crucial to reflect on and highlight the key discussions that have shaped the pivotal roadmap for today. On September 11th, yesterday, the ministerial conference officially commenced here at the Bharat Mandapam, with the esteemed guests sharing their inputs to finalize the draft of Asia Pacific Ministerial Declaration, which is the Delhi Declaration. As we gather today for the plenary session, we look forward to the formal adoption of the Delhi Declaration, a document that symbolizes our shared vision for the future of aviation in the Asia Pacific region. The adoption of this declaration will be a pivotal moment as it reflects our collective will to work together for a more connected, sustainable, and secure aviation ecosystem. And we have arrived at it all together. I would like to especially mention the valuable support extended by Conference Vice Chairman Mr. William Rogoibuli Gavoka, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation of Fiji, and Mr. Salvatore, President of Council of ICAO, for helping us facilitate the event. And member delegates, I appreciate the opportunity to be the chairman of this prestigious conference, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude once again to all the support that you have given while the conference. The importance of this platform can very well be understood by the fact that Asia Pacific has emerged as one of the fastest growing aviation markets globally, with forecasts suggesting that it will be the largest aviation market by 2035, with over 3.5 billion passengers traveling annually. Honorable Prime Minister, sir, having you with us today is a profound honor that elevates the significance of this conference. Your presence is a testament to your unwavering commitment to the advancement of civil aviation, not just within India, but across Asia-Pacific region. We eagerly await your inspiring words, which will undoubtedly guide and energize our efforts to shape a brighter future for global aviation. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Minister Naidu.